マキシマムドライブ
Hello guys, and welcome back to another edition of Henshin Time. Today we are taking a look at one of my favorite Kamen Rider drivers, and from one of my favorite riders, the DX Meteor driver from Kamen Rider Foes, or as some people like to call it, Foes. It's not Forze, it's Foes. Anyways, this is the DX driver. As you can see, it's very nice. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the box. It shows that it will work with certain switches, and that it comes with the Meteor switch and the Meteor driver. So let's take a look on the side here, and it says Meteor driver, Meteor backup satellite. Take a look, and the other side, it's Meteor upside down. On the top, we've got the switch, the price I paid, which was ridiculous, and the satellite M-bus. And on the bottom, just a picture of the Meteor driver. Now, the fun part, the back. It shows what you get in the package. Right below is how the Meteor driver works. It spins. Show how to use your hand on it for his limit break. And advertisement for the Foes driver. The Meteor switch will work in the Gambrai machine and the Foes driver. Advertisement for the Meteor Galaxy, as well as over here a picture of other switches that will work in the Meteor driver. So, let's not delay any further, let's take a look at this damn thing. So here is the DX Meteor driver in all its glory. Got some nice Bandai silver going on here, some blue. This thing functions really well. This spins either way. You've got some gold rimming around here, which is really nice. On the top there, you got some more silver. Take this bad boy out for a second. You can see where the switches go in there. Here's the straps first off. Pretty standard stuff. On the bottom, there's your speaker, the on and off switch, and some more detail coloring here. And on the back, it's pretty much just black, and you got your switch up here. And here is the Meteor switch. It's got the Meteor logo right there. The switch on, it makes a comet sort of style when it's on. Off is just like a thing. Nothing on the back. On the side, it's got some gold for the switch ends and an arrow pointing to where it goes in. And it's a circle switch, as you can plainly see, because circle switches are the only switches that go in this thing. Just as an example, here's my chainsaw switch. Doesn't go in. Anyways, let's show you the main functions of the driver. Makes a light up when you turn it on. It's hard to turn on at this angle. So it also lights up when you put a switch in it, and it detects the switch. Anyways, let's go ahead and do a Henshin.
Meteor, ready?
Listen to that disco music. And there you have it. I'm going to stop this. That's a Henshin. I'm sorry if the lights are a little hard to see from this angle. I will be showing some other display shots later. So, that's what it does for the Henshin. Now, it does recognize what switch is in it. Sometimes. Depends what switch it is. So, Meteor switch, it'll actually recognize this, so I'm going to go ahead and point it in.
Meteor, on, ready?
And we'll just spin this.
Meteor, limit break!
And there you have it. That's the limit break for the Meteor switch. So you just turn this off and then remove it. Makes the removing sound. So let's show you some other switches in it. Next I'll show you my personal favorite, Elec. And as you see through, this is a candy toy version. And it's got coloring on the side. It just looks great, and it's number 10. Just show you how that works. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy in. Show you how that works, and show you its limit break.
Edit on, ready? Edit limit break!
And there's the Elec limit break. As you see, the lights turn the color of whatever switch is in it. Next is the switch that was actually the hardest for me to get. The fire switch, number 20. Again, this is capsule version, so you can scan that in the back. Nice detail. This is a different paint on top than it is down here. This is not see-through paint, this is. And that's how the switch works right there. And like I said, it recognizes what switch it is, but it uses the color. This switch is a little hard to turn on in this thing, so I'll try my best.
Fire on. Ready? Fire. Limit break.
Another thing that's good about this driver is it has each switch that works with it has a different weighting sound, as well as its own limit break sound, which adds something to it, to the regular sound, depending on what switch is in it. Now let's take a look at another switch that doesn't actually do anything in the driver, but I like it. The N magnet switch. Just some detail for you. This is a capsule version, and all the sounds are made by this thing up here. There, so sometimes I like to play pretend and put the switch in. If this thing will work.
Switch on. Ready?
Yeah, this one lights up as well. It has an LED in it. And for switches it doesn't recognize, it just says switch on. So if I do this, the limit break, and if you're like me, you'll just do this. There you go, Meteor and magnet states. I know, I'm dumb. So it doesn't recognize every switch, but then you've got switches like this that have external sounds. So you can make your own combinations with it. So let me just show you another switch. Just a regular old switch. Here's my Den-O switch. It's a circle switch, nothing much to say. And just another example of a switch that doesn't do anything in it.
Switch on. Ready?
See? Nothing special there. So I'll just take this bad boy out. Now time to show you another switch which does something interesting in this thing. And I'm going to show you why it's interesting. So, here's my Super Rocket switch. I'm going to get into a separate review on this one, but there's a speaker on top. So, let's see what this bad boy does. And let me show you what's interesting about this switch.
Meteor. Ready?
If hit at the right time, you'll see something awesome. So, Henshin. So there you go, Meteor and Rocket states. I know, I'm lame, but if you hit this at the same time you flick this for Henshin, it'll do the sounds in sequence, which I thought was really cool. I think they had that in mind when they were making it for the Foes driver, and maybe they had it in mind for this, I don't know. But I don't actually own a Foes driver, so yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Set him aside. So, what do I have to say about this driver? I like it. It's one of my favorite drivers. It cuts the amount of switches you have to collect for it in by 3/4, so you only have to collect certain switches for it, because only circle switches work in it. I do plan to get other switches that aren't actually meant for the driver, but do extra sounds when you put them in it. Like the Rocket one. I don't have the Meteor Storm switch with the shaft because I don't want the shaft, I just want the switch. And unfortunately the Candy Toy version doesn't do the special functions. The Candy Toy and capsule versions don't do the special functions that the regular one does. So maybe one of these days I'll get a DX Meteor Storm switch, but as of right now, it's not worth it for me to buy one. This driver, don't pay the price I paid. Again, it was a convention, I wanted it, and I didn't, it was the luxury of not waiting for shipping. So, after shipping, these things can go for $100. They go online now for what I paid before shipping. So this is getting a little bit of a harder driver to get, but honestly, it's worth it if you like Meteor and you only want to collect certain switches. It's great. Now, because this was hunched up, because it's really hard to display straight up, I will have recordings of myself using this in low light and in no light for as an extra thing. If you're watching this on the website, it'll be the video down below, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the video description, and I'll put an annotation on the screen somewhere. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching my review of the DX Meteor driver. Please, like me on Facebook at Zeromaster fan page, follow my Twitter at Zeromaster, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Zeromaster Reviews, and check out rivercitygamers.wordpress.com for more reviews from myself and many other people. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.